If you like watching people struggle, well, this is the video for you. What is good, everybody? It is your boy Switch, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, well, this is easily my hardest challenge I've done on this channel yet. I gave myself 100 days to beat Minecraft in hardcore mode as a pufferfish. Yes, that's right, a pufferfish. This thing, tiny, not even a block tall. I don't even know if it's half a block tall. And to add to all this, guys, it has 1.5 hearts, 1 tick of fall damage, 1 hit from a zombie. That's it. Oh, and any type of fish can't breathe above water, so that made it 10 times harder. I'm so excited for you guys to watch this video because I struggled so much, and it is actually crazy. Trust me when I say it took me more than 1 attempt, or 2, or 3. It was really hard. So I know you guys will go on to enjoy this video, and if you do, be sure to smash that like button. You guys have literally changed my life, so I just want to thank the people who are subscribed, and thank you guys so much. I know a lot of you guys are back at school, so I wish all you guys good luck. But without further ado, guys, here's some crazy content. I'm not even kidding. I'll see you guys in the video. Day 1 in this tiny little fishy body. Look at me, guys. I almost float off the ground like I'm flying. I don't even know. It looks so weird. It looks so cute. I don't even know what to say about it, but it looks super cool. I actually need to remember to breathe because fish need to be in the water, and I'm pushing it if I'm above land. Oh, God. Cool. So that was one of my attempts. I totally forgot. So we're on to a fresh start. A brand new day 1. Don't worry, guys. We're off to a better start. Get to the water! Jarvis! Okay, maybe not. I learned my lesson after a few runs. But after the first couple runs, guys, I realized how hard this challenge was going to be. And believe me, it was the hardest thing I've done yet. Okay, we're getting into the video now, guys. Sorry for trolling, but I'm just trying to show you how much of a struggle this was. On my first day 1, I actually just ended up collecting stone. I spawned by this pool, this pond, whatever you call it. But I was really happy about that because I could just hide from everything down here. I could collect my cobblestone, get my stone tools, and just survive the first day. Like, that was my first goal. After surviving my first day here, I came to the surface and I also killed my very first monster, the zombie. And then I saw this skeleton, did not have a shield yet, so I ran to safety. I was not gonna risk my life anymore. I did not want to restart the world whatsoever. But because I was stuck down in this cave, just mining away, getting cobblestone, I had no food. The only type of food I had was zombie flesh, so I struggled there. Ate all the flesh, got my hunger up, and it was time for me to adventure. I made myself an iron bucket, and I thought to myself, if I make a bucket, I can just grab one source of water and travel throughout the whole entire world. The one thing is, I just can't forget to put a bucket down, so the whole entire 100-day journey here, I just had to keep an eye on my little bubbles down there on the bottom just to make sure that I did not suffocate in the air to death. So that was one more thing to worry about. As I slowly flippity-flopped around the world, because I guess that's what fish do on land, I flippity-flopped around the world, I found a nice little village here. It was a very humble village. It had a lot of food for me, which was a good thing, because I didn't kill any mobs yet. I stole all their wheat, their pumpkins, their seeds, everything. And they even had armor stands up. One with an iron helmet, which was huge, and a chest plate. So I needed all the protection I was gonna get. Like, look at my hearts, guys. I have 1.5 hearts, and for some reason, even when I'm full saturation, I cannot fill up the second one. Look at this, guys. I was so scared I thought I was gonna die in that water pool, but then I also clutched my water bucket down in that well, because if I landed on the ground there, I definitely would have died. And I even ran to this overworld nether portal here, which had these golden boots, which had Depth Strider 3. And I hopped in the water, and look how fast I'm going. Dude, I'm so fast! Oh my god, I just got Depth Strider 3 boots. I even ran my little pufferfish head into the wall. I was moving way too fast to handle. And if you guys didn't notice, there was a gold helmet in there as well with Respiration 2, which was actually going to help me stay on land longer. That chest was actually so OP for me. Typically, I wouldn't even care. After adventuring on day 3, I found myself a nice little Arctic glacier area, and I ran into this polar bear. I kind of wanted to troll the polar bear and push him off the ice, but he stood his ground and I could not push him off, and he ended up pushing me off. But eventually, I got him off and I trolled him. I felt very accomplished. I don't know why, but I felt really good about myself. Don't ask questions, just accept the fact. After trolling the polar bear, I decided, you know, let's hop in the water. That's kind of my element. I am a pufferfish. I should probably go in the water. And I found this nice little underwater ravine here. I enjoy exploring underwater ravines because you actually can find a lot of things. For example, look at this. Diamonds. Yes. I wanted to mine the diamonds. I didn't even have an iron pickaxe yet. I couldn't even mine it. So I made an iron pickaxe and I collected my diamonds, baby. So of course, just like any Minecraft player, I crafted myself a nice little diamond pickaxe, and I spent the rest of the day just collecting iron. I need to make myself, actually just complete my set of iron armor because this 1.5 little pufferfish was going to need all the protection he could get. When I left the ravine, I tried to find a nice spot to place my bed, and I found a little crevice right here, right underneath the polar bear. And I cleared it out, and I had a nap in the ice cap. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't really say you had to sleep in the ice cap. I feel like Aang from Avatar, seriously, guys. I started off day 6 by saying hello to my little polar bear friend, and actually just looking at myself because I'm in a pufferfish's body. That still hasn't wrapped around my head. That's insane to me. But I hopped back down into the ravine here. This one had a lot of obsidian because it was time to collect a bunch of it. I had the diamond pickaxe, and I found a really good method because you guys know if you try to mine blocks under the water, it's really slow. Unfortunately, I don't get, a special ability because I'm a fish, but I just figured out if I use the trapdoor, I could sneak out in and out of the trapdoor and make sure I get my water in because I'm a fish, right? So I spent a lot of time collecting obsidian and just ores in general. I came back, returned all this stuff, and I sorted out my inventory. But right after that, look at this, guys. I heard something above me. Somebody was hurting my friend, the polar bear above me, and I saw a skeleton. I wasn't scared of him. I had a shield, so I wasn't worried. Because he could honestly shoot me maybe once, maybe twice, and I die. So I had to be alert at all times. And so I spent the rest of day 7 literally just mining as much obsidian as possible. Because the main goal here, baby, is to go kill that ender dragon. This little pufferfish has to go kill the ender dragon. That's the goal of this video, guys. Do not forget. On the night of day 7 here, I ran into these 2 zombies here, and I had to practice. I had to practice fighting some mobs, making sure my combat was right, because when push came to shove and I had to fight the Ender Dragon, I had to be ready. Here's a clip of me explaining to myself how to beat this game and how I'm going to complete this challenge. The piglins hopefully have a portal that's close enough where I can get enough pearls and then get fire resistant potions, enter a nether fortress via nether fortress, and then I will get enough ender pearls to finish the game. But then I will also need to trade for a lot of arrows, and once I have enough arrows, I can shoot down the ender dragon. End of presentation, Jarvis. Not a terrible idea, is it, guys? I mean, it's the only option. I don't know if there's any other way, because this was gonna be rough. So let me explain a little bit in an easier sense. When I enter the nether, as you can see, my bubbles are going down. I need to breathe. But as you guys know, you can't place water buckets in the nether because you're in the nether. It's just going to dry up and there's going to be no water. So basically what I have to do is hop inside the portal, hop back out, get into the water so I can breathe again and go back in to do what I need to do. So it was going to be a really long and hard process, but at least I knew what to do. And you can see me taking fall damage here. I almost died twice just to strictly fall damage. Like, the most regular things in Minecraft is a huge risk in my life. So this was just, it was just so hard. So what I did was I would go into nether portals, look around, see my area, if I could use it, if there was a bastion, if there was a fortress, or just gold that I could mine. So that's what I was doing this whole entire time here. And I know when you guys see this pufferfish in the nether, it does not look good. And it got so annoying because I just had to keep, going into the nether and then realizing, I need to breathe soon. So I need to run back out and make sure there was water nearby. So, just doing a lot of scouting around the nether from day 9 to 10, looking around. A lot of these places I spawned, they weren't good. The first couple ones were not good whatsoever. So I traveled many blocks. That way I'd have a better chance at seeing different things in the nether. I had to move many blocks here, so I wasn't even watching my screen when I ran into this ocean monument. Yeah, and I didn't even realize I could have died there. This guardian had that line, whatever that is, when they lock in on you and start hurting you. But thank God I have these depth striding boots because I was moving so fast in the water. When I went to this nether portal here, I found a broken nether portal on the other side here, so I actually bridged over because those broken nether portals typically have gold blocks, and gold was going to be a big thing for us to trade with piglins. That way we can get, ender pearls, arrows, everything we need for the end battle here. So I made myself a nice bridge, and I bridged myself over and started collecting some things. Obviously, the 2 blocks of gold were like my main priority. The chest didn't have great loot either, but I had to watch out. Look at this, guys. So as you see, I had to make sure I got back in time, and yeah, it is just such a risky game. I can let it tick once. So I figured that out. Oh my god. If I lose my air, I'm only allowed to tick once. And then I started falling down when I tried to collect this gold block, and I thought it was over for me. But don't worry, guys. I made it out. I got 1 tick. Oh my god. It was just such a risky mission just to get this gold block. There was just, look at this. Oh my goodness. After yet another near death experience because I've already had so many as a pufferfish here. I grabbed my gold block, what I came for, because that's huge, you know? A gold block is 9 gold ingots, which is a lot of trades from a piglin. So I even saw this one underwater. There was another Depth Strider 3 gold pair of boots in there, so I grabbed that. I didn't really need them because I already had a pair. But on the night of day 10, I went over into this mesa biome. I think it's a Badlands or a mesa, and this drown snuck up on me. Oh my god. Once again, another near-death experience. But I feel like any type of damage or any damage you take as a pufferfish, especially when you have this many hearts, it's a near-death experience because the margin for error is literally tiny. You cannot mess up or you're going to say goodbye to the whole entire world. Just playing this whole thing gave me so much stress, but it made me such a better Minecraft player. It made me aware of my surroundings, and honestly, I don't wish this upon anyone because it was absolutely insane. I found a piglin, so I started trading with them, and then I actually went over back into the water, and I don't know why. I needed to assert some dominance, so as a pufferfish, I killed every fish in my path. I didn't even need these fish to eat or anything. I just wanted to return to the water and beat up some fish because obviously, everything else in this world was beating up on me, so I had to take out my anger somehow. Another piglin joined my other piglin friend, and they started trading away with all the gold that I'd given them. And they're actually giving me some decent stuff, but I had to keep going in and out because obviously, I'm a fish. I need water. After I was done trading on day 13, I was leaving, and I found myself a group of really cool turtles here, and I felt at home. You know, pufferfish belong in the tropical seas. I felt at home with them, and it was just really nice. I found this graveyard for all these drowns here. I was like, no thank you, because this trident almost hit me. So, you know, I definitely got out of there as soon as possible. And I found this treasure map because, man, who doesn't love loot? So I went over here. Didn't actually take me that long to find this chest. Most of the time, it takes me a while, but I guess I got lucky this time. Didn't have the greatest loot, so I continued traveling. And on day 14, I just kept traveling and traveling, but I decided just to go home and say hi to my polar bear friend. Hey, polar bear friend. I decided to twerk beside him because, you don't know. And look at me. This tiny little pufferfish and this huge polar bear. Oh, it's so cool. I don't know. It was so weird. But I made a tower up here. That way I could return home and know where my bed is specifically because it doesn't really stand out. I jumped off of it because why not? And I was off. On day 15, I finally went through one of the lucky nether portals. I was greeted by 2 ghast in the air, and there was a bastion remnant right there. So that was going to be huge for us. And the first thing I had to do, I got to get rid of these things, man. These flying clouds that sound absolutely horrid when you shoot them. They sound like, it just sounds terrible, okay, guys? I had to get rid of them because they'd probably fire some fireballs at me. And then there was a skeleton here as well. Definitely did not want to get surprised attacked by him when I was looting the bastion. But then I ran out of arrows, so it was time for me to go. Don't worry, I made it on the other side, got my water bucket, and I was back in there. So what I wanted to do was make a nice, easy access stairway to the bastion because obviously, for some reason, when I was in the pufferfish's body, it was actually really hard to jump up and move around. So I actually ended up making cobblestone stairs. That way I could just walk up them rather than jumping around. I don't know if you noticed during the gameplay, but sometimes, I don't know what it is if I'm not registered as a mob because I'm so tiny, but I can't get up on blocks, and that was something I could not risk in this bastion. I made myself a nice little cover, I guess you could say a bunker in the bastion here, so I could loot this chest, but I wasn't quite ready yet. There was actually a broken nether portal that was buried under this beach that I was right by here, so I dug under it. I wanted to get the loot because the chest actually had insane loot, and of course, guys, I got so lucky and I got Respiration 2 helmet. Now what that means is I could combine both of these Respiration 2 helmets together and get Respiration 3. And that would give me so much more time on land. So what I did for this day here, I just collected as much iron as possible. That way I can make myself an anvil and combine these 2 helmets together. Once I got enough iron, I returned back to that furnace area, nether portal area, and then there was a wandering trader there. And I didn't know what he was trying to sell me, but I couldn't see him. He had an invisibility potion, so that was kind of confusing me, and I don't know what I was doing here. I was trying to look for him. I was trying to figure out where he was. But then I got kind of frustrated, and I said, you know what? I see you dragging that llama on the rope there. You gotta die, buddy. I see the particles. So the first thing I took out was the llama, because the llama was probably gonna spit on me. I don't know why I did this, guys. You know, I'm just a cruel person. I'm a cruel pufferfish. And then I took out the wandering trader. Rip to the wandering trader and the llama. I don't even know why I did that, guys. Please don't hate me. And I know you guys love it when I ask these questions, so comment down in the comment section below. What is your favorite subject in school, guys? I'm actually really curious to see what my viewers, my fans, what their favorite subjects are. So let me know down in the comment section below. Here, I'll go first. My favorite was actually foods class because I love food and I love to eat it. I mean, sometimes when I made it, it didn't taste that good, but you know, I learned how to make food and you know, I love food. That's it, you know, that's it. Okay. And if you guys are wondering what I was doing in the gameplay, I was actually counting to see how many seconds I could survive on land. And so I actually counted around 50 to 60 seconds with Respiration 3, which was actually huge. Now that I could do this, it was time for me to enter the bastion. I try to distract the piglins with gold, and then that way, you know, while they're distracted, I can go and loot all the chests here. I try to set up a nice little area here, and one single guy dropped in there, so he fell for it. I got a diamond shovel from this chest, which was really awesome, but I got really scared, actually. As soon as I got in those chests, I ran back towards the portal, but it didn't seem like the piglins wanted anything to do with me after I opened the chest, so this was it. There was even more to the bastion, so I bridged even further. There was a double chest, there was a chest down there, and I made the exact same bunker that I did on the other side. Because there's no way I'm risking it. No thank you. All it takes is literally, you know, 1 or 2 bow shots from the piglin and literally 1 swing from the axe, and that will be the end of my world. So as soon as the bunker was ready, I came back. There was a golden apple in this chest and a few arrows. Arrows were going to be huge. This one had 22 spectral arrows and it had another gold apple. So, you know, this bastion was really good for me. I got a lot of good loot, a lot of good information actually on how piglins react with me, and a lot of arrows. That was one of the biggest things. And I was rudely, you know, greeted and interrupted by all these mobs in the night. The skeleton literally snipes his spider trying to kill me, and then I took the skeleton head on. And you know what? I wasn't gonna run from this battle here. I needed to get my practice in before that ender dragon came, and I needed to build my confidence up because it was getting close. You know, I had the fire resist potions, I was getting ender pearls, and now I need all his blaze rods. Then I can go find myself that end portal. Yeah, I even had to fight off this zombie here. It was really risky. You can see how many times during this whole situation I go down to half a heart. This creeper joins me in the water as well, and thank God I can swim so fast because it would have blown up on me and I would have died there for sure. But don't worry, your boy took care of business and took care of the creeper. I'm not going to die here, guys. I gotta beat my challenge. I made it back home, and it was time to organize my inventory. As you can see, I have 3 fire resist potions. And so I kept traveling around the world, finding more obsidian portals, looking on the other side of them, hoping I'd find a nether fortress. That was the main goal. But you find a lot of broken down nether portals that actually have a lot of gold blocks when you're in the water. So that was really surprising. Found another treasure map that had some diamonds here. And through this nether portal here, it was not looking very promising. You know, I did a quick scout. This is basically what it looks like. And there was nothing over there. And then on this night, even after I'm finished with the nether portal, a big thing I did a lot was I actually packed it up. So it was really bad. I had to recollect my obsidian because I didn't have enough. Like, I was making so many nether portals that I had to keep, you know, collecting my obsidian. That way I could pack up and go find new spots in the overworld. And overworld, compared to the nether, is a lot more blocks, so I have to travel a long ways to actually move a decent amount in the nether. On the night of day 22, I found myself another village here, and this village was raided with mobs everywhere. Like, I was just trying to get into one of these houses and sleep in one of the beds because it was being raided by mobs. There were so many. I didn't want to risk it. I couldn't even go to sleep in this bed, so I waited the night out. But the next day, I looked outside my mirror, look at my little pufferfish body, and there were still mobs out there. I was not going to risk it. So I broke the mirror, and I was practicing my sniping. Hit the skeleton from behind the hay bales, and then I hit the skeleton. So my arrows were looking really good. I was feeling really good with my bow. And so for that rest of that day, it was time for me to set up another nether portal. This was the process. And on this side, there was a really big hoglin. You know, I did not want to mess with him. I feel like if he hit me once, I was going to die. So I definitely tried to keep it from range, and I killed my first hoglin. That could have been really bad. I won't lie to you guys. After clearing the hoglin and clearing my path to go look around this nether here, you know, I just pondered around, and it did not look promising whatsoever. I was so high up, and there was just nothing that I could use. Then I eventually found this village here, and I don't know if it's Acacia village or whatever it may be, but on this one here, you know, I looked around, it didn't look very good, but all of a sudden, in the corner of my eye, I see a whole entire nether fortress. And to add to it, you guys see that bottom corner right there? That's a blaze spawner. It was really close. I got really excited because this was it, guys. This was my break. I had 3 fire potions, so what I did here was I made a bridge over onto that tree so I could connect myself into the fortress, because I had to relay myself back and forth, back and forth. That way I could collect these blaze rods. So I started constructing a bridge. I had to be careful though. You know, look at my bubbles. I gotta make sure that I make it back safe and I don't die from, you know, literally just suffocation. Bridge was ready though, and I had easy access to the nether fortress. When I got back, it was nighttime, and I wanted to kill an enderman in the distance, and look at these phantoms. Literally 3 of them swarmed in on me, and they tried to end my whole world. But luckily I had a shield. I blocked every single one of them swooping in on me, and I was feeling frisky. I let the zombie inside the house. The villager ran right out. He didn't want anything to do with it. And then I tried to even kill these skeletons. I don't know what I was doing. It got me down to half a heart. Oh my god, I had my shield out. Finished this skeleton off. There was still one out there though. I had to finish him off. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Come here. Bow. Oh god, I was playing way too risky, but it was time. I drank my fire resist potion. I was now on this side of the nether fortress. I was so close to the blazes. I had to keep my distance. I made sure I had a clear path, so I took out this fence post, and it was time, guys. You see the blaze? It literally fired a fireball at me. Luckily, I had fire potions, and I didn't take any damage, but I decided the best thing and the safest thing to do was actually just to take them from range with my bow. I had a lot of arrows from trading with the piglins, so I did the safest thing, and I just bowed down every single blaze, and they dropped a lot of blaze rods, actually. I went back to the overworld, got some water, you know, got my breath right, came back and collected the blaze rods. And this hoglin here, he wanted to kill me. I don't know why. He had a vendetta. He didn't want me. He didn't want to see me winning, guys. He really didn't. So I took care of him, and I had to take out these blazes. And time was ticking. You can see the bubbles on the bottom there. I needed to get back to that portal. That way I could breathe. But it was a really far journey. But luckily, guys, we had Respiration 3, and we had a lot of rods. Like a lot of rods. It was looking really good. Yeah, as you can see, guys, I was really pushing it there. That was the last bubble, and I got to the water just in time. But it was time, guys. Day 25, I bridged over onto this tree because there was a rod hiding on me here. And I finished that whole day just collecting blaze rods. I got just enough. I think I got 7 rods. And it was time for me to go home, guys. But you can't, you know, you can't not stop for gold blocks, guys. There was so many of these portals in the water, like... when I play regular Minecraft, I need to keep looking at that. So I got back, and I had so much gold, I needed to trade with more piglins. Why? Because the boy needed more arrows, and, you know, ender pearls would help. As I was trying to take out this hoglin here, this piglin actually was helping me. I think I just made a friend. I think, like, piglins like pufferfish, so I rewarded him. And as I left the other side of the portal, look at that. Yeah. This creeper literally surprise attacks me. Luckily, I was in the water, so I didn't take any damage from the creeper. But if I was just like you know, half a block off and not in the water, I would have died there. Oh my god. There's just so many close calls here that I should have died. And I'm just watching back at it now, and it's just, oh my goodness. This is so insane. I continued trading with my piglin friend because he was actually hooking it up. I got a lot of ender pearls from him. But then another hoglin comes in and kills my friend. Dude, what is wrong with you? That's okay, guys. I found another piglin. I had a little bit more gold left, so I had to trade all of it. Rest in peace to my piglin friend. He did trade me some ender pearls, so he's goated for that. This guy here didn't give me any ender pearls, but I did get a lot of arrows, so that was a big plus because I was going to need a lot of arrows because my plan was not to even touch this ender dragon or even get near it because I'm not even going to risk my life. But I got back on day 28, organized my whole entire inventory, and it was time, guys. Time to charge for the ender dragon. Got everything I needed, got all my eyes of ender, and this little pufferfish set out for his journey to go kill the ender dragon. And actually, what are we gonna name this pufferfish? It's gotta be Pete the Pufferfish, guys. Run it down in the comment section below. Pete the Pufferfish. I want to see it. I want to see it. On my journey to go find the ender dragon, I tried to kill as many chickens as possible because I needed the feathers. I wanted to make as many arrows as possible. Even if I had way too many, I didn't even need it. I just wanted to have extra, you know, just in case, because if I'm in the end, I'm stuck there. I can't go back and go get more arrows. And this was the only way I was going to kill the ender dragon. So, as you can see, killed a bunch of chickens and some sheep, shacked up. And on day 29, I was actually on this tiny island, took out this enderman, and the Eye of Ender went straight down, which means the stronghold is just below. I dug for a long time, guys, like a long time, like a while. And it was near the Y level of like 15, 20-ish. And then I reached it. There it was, the advancement, I Spy. I entered the fortress, And it was crazy. It was crazy, let me tell you. I walked in on this skeleton shooting party, and a zombie comes and interrupts, and the skeletons are having beef with each other, but don't worry, I cleaned it all up. But the stronghold, I had to be super careful. It seemed pretty dangerous. Like, I got shot by this skeleton here. Once again, down to half a heart. My armor isn't the greatest, but I found it. The room. The room with the portals. And look at these little guys here, these silverfish. I thought this was hilarious. Like, I'm literally the same size as these little silverfish here. I went into F5 because I really wanted to get a good look, but there was a lot of silverfish, okay? I should have taken out this spawner. Then all of a sudden, there was silverfishes coming out of the walls. The blocks were breaking. I was freaking out, guys. I thought this was it. Was I really gonna die to the silverfish before I could reach the Ender Dragon? No, not Pete.
Oh my God, there's
Pete
so
was
many.
not going to die. I took out all the silverfish and I ran for the room. There was some behind me. I took out the spawner because I couldn't handle it anymore. I was freaking out a little bit, guys. I honestly took out the spawner and then I didn't really know what to do. I was kind of just like shook and scared from the whole situation. So I turned around, I killed this silverfish. Of course, I gotta get the water bucket, gotta make sure I breathe. Put in one eye of ender, then I was like, let me just be careful here and block off this entrance just in case, you know, anything wants to scare me, sneak up on me and push me in the lava. But then I also found the local library in the stronghold because I have 20 levels, guys, and I did bring diamonds and obsidian to make this enchantment table so I could make my sword stronger. Not only my sword, but my bow. I realized I didn't bring any lapis lazuli, so I started actually exploring around the caves here, and this was so dangerous. This is easily the most dangerous part of the video besides the Ender Dragon. I don't know what I'm doing here. I see this cave here, and I'm assuming surely there's lapis lazuli in here. There's 2 spiders, so I take them out. Oh my goodness. And after I took them out, I was feeling good about myself. You know, I parkoured up. There's literally an arrow that almost hits me. I fall down here. Oh my God, there's the skeleton, a spider, a creeper. I pull out my shield, and I just block. I just hope for the best. I literally hang on to my shield for dear life, and I kill every single mob, thanks to the creeper. And oh my God, it was crazy. But I got the 1 piece of lapis lazuli. I literally thought there was going to be more, but it was just 1 piece. But it was okay. That's all I needed. I needed to enchant my bow. That was the most important part. And my sword. And then I was out of lapis lazuli. I spent the rest of day 30 breaking gravel to get flint for more arrows. And I was ready to go. I was back in the portal room. And it was time to go. God. The first pufferfish. Oh my God. Please, please, please. Ender Dragon, I mean no harm. Seriously, bro. Actually, I mean all the harm in the world, but please let me win. I've come a long way. I can't believe I was there. I was literally in the end as a pufferfish. I'd come such a long way with 1.5 hearts. Having to actually just make sure I have water buckets. Switching into the nether. This has been such a long journey, guys. So what I did was I made sure I had bunkers near every single tower here. Just in case something were to happen. If the Endermans wanted to chase me, I could run under this. Or if I would, you know, if the Ender Dragon fired some balls at me, whatever they're called. I just wanted protection, okay? So I did that, and then I started sniping the towers. Oh my God, the very first... Yo, nope, pufferfish is definitely not going down here. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm here. Got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Water, let's not forget the water. Okay, underneath. Give me my angle, give me the angle. Yes! I'm actually going crazy right now. Oh! Oh my God, it almost just swooped me up. If it swoops me, I can't even afford to take a swoop of damage. Oh my... Dude, I'm going crazy. Really gonna do this. No! Oh my God, that was so close. I got it! Oh my God, I'm crap. Water bucket moving. Water bucket moving. That's the name of the game here. That is the name of the game. Water bucket. Come on! It's just me and you, the pufferfish now. What a sight! Oh no, there's one more tower. That was close. I got it. Oh, you just heard a ball? Oh my God. Is there any more towers? Love to come down and actually hit you in the face, but I cannot afford to even... Oh my God, Enderman. No, 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 no. Oh my God. If I did, I don't know if I would have lived that if I didn't have a gold map. Stay still for once. I don't think I need to. Yeah, I I gotta be careful. I'm almost halfway though. Come on. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my goodness. Nice. Nice. Come on. Yeah, you thought. Oh. Oh my god, dude. She's so close to hitting me. This is insane. This is literally insane. Oh. Actually, I'm starting to have faith now. I'm really starting to have faith. I'm starting to get really excited and happy. This is a long journey. Oh, win. 5, 6. Okay, as soon as she leaves, this is it. This is literally endgame. Fly at me. Fly at me, bro. Yes. I need to get closer. She's wait. Oh, I hit her. Come on, this is the one. Oh my god. I need to breathe. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. This is it. Boom. So high up. Come down. Come down. There it is. That's the one. Oh my god. Look at this pufferfish. We did this. Oh my. Look at her. Oh my. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Oh my god. I cannot believe. Give me all of this XP. Give me all of the XP. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Give me that. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. Oh, I did it, guys. I did it, guys. Mr. Polar Bear. Come here, dude. Come here, dude. We did it. I cannot believe we just did that. That was probably the most stressful challenge I've ever done in my life, first of all. Yeah, easily the most stressful challenge, but the most accomplishing, rewarding one I've done on this channel as of yet, guys. On day 32, we beat the game. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I took Pete over to a nice tropical area in the ocean, and I let him retire here. Placed down the Ender Dragon egg, and we just chilled here. We looked at the pufferfish one last time. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, be sure to smash that like button. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you guys doing, man? Subscribe. This is your boy Swidge, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.